Hey, what's up, y'all? My name is Devontae, and I sacrifice my time so you don't have to. Okay, it's time to pop the question. Why do wrestling fans today hate wrestling in the past so much? Like, I want to know this question. Why do you guys keep taking air? And it's not just the wrestling fans, it's the wrestlers in themselves also. But what is with everyone constantly trying to take the fundamentals that made professional wrestling work a couple of years ago, a decade ago, and it's been working for decades, almost a century? Why are you taking everything that we know and love that is a caricature that is symbolic of professional wrestling and constantly trying to tear it down? You have nothing to replace it with, but you always try to tear it down. Whether it's the music in itself, moving away from rock music and things to get you pumped up to this shitty ass rap music, whether you're moving away from the fundamentals of what makes a professional wrestling match. You know, everybody's cooperating. There's a bunch of sequence moves. People are kicking out left and right. Finishers don't even mean a goddamn thing anymore. And now there's a problem with the bodies. Because you notice that we're moving more and more further away from that also, right? Never mind, looking at people that was even suggestive a couple of years ago, like, say, Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart, right? They were considered small. Nowadays, they be Andre the Giant compared to most of the wrestlers that we see. And people are really going along with this. It's like anything that happens to be offensive, we have to fucking pamper, and we have to go around and we have to cuddle and we have to pat it on the back and we have to say everything is going to be okay. No, it's not going to be okay. This is their jobs. This is their job. So, this is all stemming off of last night with Adam Cole. Adam Cole, and look, I'm going to try to choose my words wisely to not, make the YouTube gods mad or anything. But he does not look like a professional wrestler. He simply doesn't. I don't know what you want me to tell you. There has to be at least something, that there's some semblance, something that you can connect the wrestlers to in order to see that they're professional wrestlers. Adam Cole does not fit that, at least physique-wise. And then they try to cover for all that by suggesting, well, he's a good wrestler and, well, man, he can talk on the microphone. Both things are true. Adam Cole is a hell of a performer. I'm not taking anything away from him as far as being a wrestler or taking anything away from him as far as knowing how to talk on the mic or even character development for the most part, especially when he's a heel. Dude is good. He knows what he's doing. It's too bad he has an AEW behind him that doesn't know what the fuck that they're doing. But he himself, he knows what he's doing. But the one flaw that he has in him, and it's very noticeable, is, again, we're not talking about Shawn Michaels. We're not talking about Bret Hart. Hell, I think the bare minimum today to at least convince me that you're a professional wrestler should be something like a Seth Rollins. That's the bare minimum. You can't go no lower than a Seth Rollins for me to buy you to be a professional wrestler. And we have guys who are half his size. Like, when does it end? Do we not look at this? Are we supposed to just avert our eyes? Are we now considered bigots because we're now noticing something that's occurring in front of our face that does not meet the criteria of the standards that we enjoy and what we love to watch? And of course, you have these cucks come out. They pretend and they pretend and they pretend and they say things such as, well, Devontae, why are you caring about this? Why don't you just care about the so-called story you bitch about all the time? How about I want everything that professional wrestling used to be the standard of a couple of years ago? And how about I don't just have to choose one thing? How about I want all of it to come back? How about I want all of it to come back and I want it to register with you people so you guys can understand what professional wrestling happens to actually be? Because you get one little small thing and you mark the fuck out for it. But when you actually get just even a semblance of what we got on the regular, then all of a sudden professional wrestling is the best thing in the fucking world. You're goddamn right it is, because what you just got was the norm back in the days. That was the week in to week out thing. Look at this tweet. Mind you, this is a long time ago, a couple of months ago, not a long time ago, back in April, right? This guy posted this. I found this tweet on Twitter, or X, whatever the fuck you call it. This guy says to Adam Cole, go to the gym versus this pointless GIF. Should have stayed in WWE, but you get what you deserve. But seriously, go to the gym once in a while. Adam Cole, he responds back with this. My friend, I really mean this. I have never worked harder to get back into the ring than right now. I promise you in the world that I am doing all that I can. And when I do get back into the ring, eat me. And he sticks his middle finger, right? Okay, that was back in April. We are now in October. Homie, it's been 6 months. I understand you have an ankle injury and everything, but how about you get yourself back into shape? Well, first off, get into shape. First of all, period, point blank. I mean, there can't be back into when you've never been in one. Bro, it's not even that hard. It's already bad enough that you're super short. Now you're super short and you're super scrawny. Where is the larger than life? Where is it? Where is the larger than life? I don't see it. I don't notice it. Nothing comes from it. It's like, bruh, I can't be the only one that's noticing this. And it's not just him. It's throughout professional wrestling. You look at guys like Johnny Gargano. You look at guys like Sammy Guevara. You look at guys like Jungle Boy, for an example. All of these guys are super duper duper scrawny. And mind you, I don't have a problem with height per se. You know, sometimes too short can be a problem, but if you can compensate with that with a bit muscle mass, look at Pac. Pac looks like a goddamn beast. Pac is what? I'm just gonna take a guess. He's every bit of 5'7", 5'8", 5'9", around that range, right? Just taking a guess. And he looks like a goddamn beast. Ripped to shreds. I can buy that motherfucker as a professional wrestler. Why don't you guys do that? Why is that so hard? And mind you, let me take that back. Maybe it is difficult. Maybe it is hard. But guess what? I'm not the professional wrestler. You are. You get paid all this money, millions upon millions of dollars. If for nothing else, hundreds of thousands to hundreds of thousands of dollars winning AEW. You mean to tell me you can't take the time to put yourself into a position where you actually look like you give a damn about your occupation? I said it last night when talking about Adam Cole. Who would I be to be a technician, for an example, right? Let's just say that's my job. Let's just say I'm the cable repairman guy, right? Or I'm someone who's plumbing. And say that I come to your house and I look at your plumbing situation, or I look at your cable, or I look at what's broken in your house, and I look at you and the first thing I say is, do you have a screwdriver? Okay, do you have a wrench? Oh, okay, do you have a hammer? Do you have any pliers? Can I use your plunger? Did you not come prepared? What the fuck? What the fuck? You're supposed to be someone who's fixing my problems. I pay you to fix my problems. Why aren't you prepared? Why did I call you? Why are you here? But of course, you can't take that logic and obvious conclusion coming from that and then apply it to somewhere else. Because you get all these people coming out of the woodwork and they're excusing it. They're excusing it. But then at the same time, the people who are excusing such behavior, such as Adam Cole not going to the gym to get himself into shape, the same people who are using these excuses against people like Adam Cole, for an example, are the same ones who come up with the excuses as to why AEW is failing in the numbers. Oh man, 600,000. Oh man, 329,000. Don't worry, they'll bounce back and get double what they have this week and get back into the 600,000 range as if that's fucking good. Don't worry, guys, we're good. We're gonna start cooking again. And then you'll talk about, well, it was this, well, it was that, it was this. You can get with this, or you can get with that. You can get with this because Adam Cole is fat. Like, bro, we get it. We understand. We know what it is. It's all a narrative. It's all a game. It comes right back to the same conclusion as what we've been saying for the longest, coming from the same people who talk about tribalism all the fucking time. Once again, say it with me, everyone. It's not that you like AEW, it's that you, say it with me now, hate WWE. That's where it all comes from, and that's where it all goes to. In the end of the day. And if not that, then I don't know what else it is. It can't be the fact that you like the shit. Do you really like? Okay, I don't care about what I see, Devontae. I just like to watch the guys go out there and perform and go out there and wrestle. Well, whoop the goddamn do. Congratulations, buddy boy, pow chim chum chum chum. I'm here to tell you that the rest of the world, we have a different opinion about seeing guys like that on television. What is so bad about having the full package nowadays? Like I said, every time I look around at professional wrestling, it's not just professional wrestling, it's the world at large. Why is it so goddamn bad to just hold yourself accountable? You know there's a problem going on at the moment. You know that what's happening right now is not good for you. Whether it's health, whether it's your image as far as how you're supposed to look like at your job, like, you know it's not good. It's like you hear all these people all the time, like, not to get too off course, but it's a simile, it's a metaphor. We do it a lot on these videos. It's like when I see these guys on the internet or walking down the street and they're trying to talk to a girl. I'm looking at this cat. I'm not here to say that I'm some fucking good looking chat or some shit like that. No, not even fucking close. But what I am here to say is I look at you, and if I can clearly see it, I'm assuming that maybe you can see it. You ain't that fucking lacking of self-awareness. So why the fuck are you, Mr. Black Air Forces, Mr. Goddamn Jeans or gym pants with your little wife beater on and your nappy ass head, or your little bed hair, whatever the fuck it is, depending on your race, why are you trying to go talk to an OnlyFans Instagram model? First off, why are you talking to OnlyFans Instagram models in general? But let's just put that to the side. Why are you talking to a girl who looks like that, knowing the way you look? You know damn well you have no chance in hell. You don't, and you're broke on top of that. Let's put it all together. You know you don't have a chance in hell. I see so many people talk about the women and, oh, they think they're too good for us. Oh, man, they're going to go after these guys, and these guys are going to treat them like shit, that they're going to rebound on us. First off, don't be a cuck. Never, ever, ever belittle yourself like that. But at the same time, though, because they actually put time and effort into their appearance, you didn't do jack shit. How is that fair? Why do they get to put time? And this goes for the guys too. And for the Nancys out there, the girls out there looking like fucking geeks and nerds, looking like fucking like Topanga. Well, no, Topanga's bad. What the fuck am I talking about? Fuck no, not Topanga. What's the nerdy girl from Boy Meets World called again? Whatever. I seen a nerdy girl from. Okay, fuck. Daria. Let's go with Daria. Okay. Fuck. Then again, Daria probably be bad also. Then again, she's in high school. Maybe I shouldn't say that. Whatever. My point being is Daria. Okay, you look like that, right? You look like a fucking nerd, and then you're gonna talk to a Chad, and you think that you have a chance? Maybe to get a blowjob, but to have an actual relationship with? No, that's not going to happen. Those standards aren't realistic. People put time and effort into themselves because they want to attract other people who put time and effort into themselves. Why is that so hard, bruh? That is not a hard thing. If you don't have any money, if you are broke as a fucking joke, the least you can do is make yourself look presentable. So when you go talk to someone, you go to a job, anything like that, you heighten your chances. And also make yourself useful too. Have some tools underneath your belt. So that way you can make yourself extra useful and people will want to be around you if you do care about that kind of stuff. My point being is, none of that stuff illustrates professional wrestling nowadays. We want to take all those things and dump it out of the fucking window. And then say to ourselves, well, we don't need those things anymore, guys. Professional wrestling is changing. The fundamentals is changing. The world around us and society is changing. Why do we need to focus on these kinds of things? How about we focus on this right here? Like, you know, the matches. And let's focus on that, the moves and the match. Yeah, exactly. Whatever happened to time and effort? Same thing can be said overall about professional wrestling as far as its presentation is considered. Like I said with the music, whatever happened to good music? Whatever happened to actually putting time and effort into some of the stages to make them look different? So it feels like a little bit better that you're spending your money on the presentation. It stands out a little bit more. It has its own identity. Whatever happened to all of that, huh? I like how fans are now starting to bring signs back again, but I missed that too. A crowd full of signs. How about playing the intro more often than not so people can actually, you know, connect to the show more often than not? You know, I would rather see the intro every week. I mean, granted, with good music and, you know, better, more aggressive stylings, but I would rather see that every week even if it comes at the cost of shaving off 30 seconds from a match. But it all comes right back to make yourself look like you give a damn. Nothing in professional wrestling. The guys who wrestle in the ring, the presentation, no one gives a damn anymore. And then you sit back and you ask yourselves, what the fuck is going on with the viewership numbers? What the fuck is going on with the ratings? No one gives a damn. No time and effort put into anything that they're doing. Hate him or love him, look at CM Punk. He's a perfect example as to Well, maybe if you just put a little time and effort into the things that you do, it will pay off a little bit more than what happened at least previously at what you were doing beforehand. Look at him. Scrawny as fucking mind you. CM Punk is still not a big guy. But you can clearly tell he's been lifting weight since he left AEW. Dude looks more healthier. And now he's in an environment where everybody loves him again, right? And look what happens. Time and effort put into how you look like makes it look more like a realistic wrestling match when you go in there with Drew McIntyre, who is still bigger than you, having a kick-ass match and a kick-ass feud, all because you came back to a company that knows what the fuck it's doing. Not all the time, but more so than AEW does, yes. Make effort, put time, actually fucking try to do something for yourselves. Don't be an Adam Cole. Don't be a guy who claims that, well, I'm going to put in all this time and effort while I'm gone with this ankle injury, and then I'm going to come right back and either A, I didn't legitimately go to the gym to make myself look like a legitimate professional wrestling to actually help accentuate the things that I have going for myself right now, which is the promo, which is the wrestling, or B, I came back way too fucking fast, and after I healed myself completely, I decided not to hit the gym for a couple of months to bulk up, to make the mass up a little bit. No. I just come directly into it because I know what my fans expect. I know what AEW fans expect. And I say it for the third time. And you wonder why you're in the position of where you are at right now. You wonder why people on your roster nobody in the real world knows exist. You wonder why. It's because of bullshit attitudes like this. If you were real wrestling fans, you knew your history, you actually engaged with the product accordingly and not based off of, well, golly gee, this match, it really kicked pretty good ass, Scooby. Roll Ragged, you're a real. Yeah, no. How about you instead actually hold your favorites accountable? You tell them over and over again, hey, buddy, I'm not saying you got to go out there looking like Batista, but goddamn, bro, you can't look like me. I'm sitting here eating some Cheetos and staring at you through my TV screen. Why do I look bigger than you? And mind you, I ain't got no gut like the rest of the fans. Shouldn't be that way. I shouldn't have to look at Adam Cole and think to myself that I can kick his ass. That should not be a thing. But that's professional wrestling in 2024, am I right? Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. Come on, I'm ready. I'm ready for the brigade. Oh, Devontae. Oh, you do a shit on AEW. Oh, Devontae, you never go off the WWE. Oh, Devontae, if you just understood the struggles that being fat and skinny at the same time we have to use in order to go through life, you'd understand. Oh, Devontae, counting calories are for nerds. I can't do that. I mean, maybe I'll do it when I get 40 and I can't walk anymore. Like I said, 2024 in a nutshell. My name is Devontae, and I'll be catching you guys later. A deuces and a pea ice.